What if, right now, as you're listening to this, something in the unseen realm already has your name written on it? A treasure, not of gold, not of something ordinary, but of something heavenly, a blessing that carries the fingerprint of divine power. Archangel Michael's voice is moving through realms tonight like thunder wrapped in light, and he's not whispering, he's warning. A heavenly treasure has already been assigned to your name, and what happens in the next few minutes will decide whether it reaches you or passes by forever. It reaches you. Take a deep breath. Let the noise around you fade for a moment, because what's happening right now isn't just another message. It's a divine alert. For a long time, there have been whispers. Moments in your life when your spirit felt something stirring, something that felt bigger than words, a pull that no one else could explain. And now, that very pull has a name. A heavenly treasure, released and moving toward you like a river flowing toward its destined shore. But heaven doesn't throw pearls into the void. That's why Archangel Michael's tone isn't soft tonight. It's urgent. He says, this blessing has your name on it, but it will not wait forever. Imagine a sealed envelope of divine wealth, glowing with celestial light, hovering above the earth, waiting for one heart to open, one soul to respond. Heaven doesn't operate on earthly schedules. It moves in divine timing, and when the moment arrives, you either step into it or it moves on. That is the weight of this hour. This isn't about fear. It's about awakening. Because when heaven assigns something to your name, the spiritual realm aligns to deliver it. But if your soul stays silent, distracted or asleep, the moment passes. Archangel Michael is standing on the spiritual border of your destiny, and his voice is sharp and clear. Wake up. This moment will not come twice. You see, divine treasure isn't always about material gold or money. Sometimes it's opportunity. Sometimes it's breakthrough. Sometimes it's the exact miracle your heart has been praying for in secret. And tonight, that miracle is already moving toward you. The spiritual realm doesn't shout into the wind. It calls hearts. It stirs something so real inside you that you can't ignore it. And right now, if your heart is beating a little faster, if you feel a quiet electricity in your spirit, that's not random. That's heaven tapping your soul. For some, this will sound like just another message. But for a chosen few, this will be the moment they'll look back on and say, that was the night everything began to shift. Because Archangel Michael's warning isn't empty. He doesn't speak unless the King of Heaven has signed off the scroll. And when he says a treasure has been assigned to your name, it means your name was read aloud in the throne room of heaven. Picture that. In a place beyond time, a realm wrapped in light so bright that no shadow can live there. There, a heavenly scroll was opened, and your name echoed like a song. An assignment was released. Angels moved. Gates opened. A blessing started its journey from heaven toward earth. And now it stands at the edge of your reality. But here's the part that chills the soul. The door doesn't stay open forever. Just like waves crash and then retreat, divine opportunities have windows. When Michael says it within 2 minutes, it's not about the clock on your wall. It's about spiritual timing. Heaven has opened a rare gate, and it is urging you not to stand still while it passes, is why your soul was pulled here. That is why this message found you, not by accident, but by divine appointment. There's something beautifully human about this moment too. It's not just about grand prophecies or distant angels. It's about you. Distant angels. It's about you. Your struggles, your silent prayers, your late-night questions to God that no one else ever heard. Heaven did, and tonight, heaven is answering not with a whisper, but with a warning wrapped in love. He stands guard over the blessing like a soldier over royal treasure. He knows darkness tries to distract, delay, and devour moments like this. That's why his message feels intense. Because when heaven is about to deliver something real, hell tries to interrupt it. But this moment is shielded. It has been marked for you. There are no coincidences. There's divine timing. And when Archangel Michael steps forward, the spiritual realm listens. Every angel knows this is not an ordinary hour. Close your eyes for a second and feel it. The stillness in the air. Like the breath before a storm of blessing. Like the hush in the room before something sacred begins, heaven is already moving. And somewhere, in a space that eyes can't see, a treasure is glowing. It's been sealed with your name, not someone else's. Yours. Yours. But whether it reaches your hands or slips through them depends on one thing, your spiritual awareness in this moment. The power of this moment isn't just what's coming from above. It's what's being stirred inside you. Archangel Michael's presence doesn't arrive quietly. It arrives like the sound of distant thunder rolling through the unseen sky, calling the hearts that were meant to awaken in this hour. He is not speaking to a crowd tonight. He is speaking to individuals, people chosen before time was even measured. This message, it isn't about chance. It's about alignment. It's about a heavenly plan unfolding with precise timing. And right now, your soul stands in the middle of something sacred. There are moments in life that feel ordinary. Then, there are moments that carry a weight you can feel in your chest. The kind of moments where everything goes silent around you, as if the universe itself is holding its breath. This is that moment. Michael's voice, though invisible, resonates like a vibration through your spirit. He's saying, do not let what is meant for you slip through your hands. The treasure that has been assigned to your name isn't sitting in some faraway place. It's already moving. Like a river approaching the shore, it's only a matter of whether you're standing there to receive it or letting the wave crash and vanish back into the deep. It's been wrapped with your spiritual signature, and heaven is waiting to see what happens next. Close your eyes for a second. Imagine a golden scroll descending slowly through the night sky. It's surrounded by radiant light, as if the stars themselves are guiding it. Angels walk beside it, holding it with reverence. And on the outside of that scroll, there's one name written with eternal ink. Your name. Michael's warning isn't meant to create fear. It's meant to awaken the part of you that already knows. This was destined long before this moment. Heaven is simply reminding your soul of what it already agreed to before it arrived in this world. If you've ever felt like blessings almost reached you but always slipped away, if you felt like something powerful is close but just out of reach, that's not random. It's because there are divine appointments that require your presence in the right moment. And tonight is one of those appointments. Michael is saying, the blessing is already at the gate. Don't let it pass. This moment feels different because it is different. Something in the air carries that sacred heaviness, a holy weight that presses gently against your soul. It's like standing at the edge of a doorway, and behind it is everything you've prayed for, everything you've silently carried in your heart. Sparkles, this is the part of the story where heaven leans in closer. It's not loud, it's powerful. Somewhere in the unseen realm, angels are aligning. Trumpets are not blasting yet, but their hands are ready. The blessing isn't waiting for a random day. It's waiting for a response right now. Everything can change in a single breath. Everything can shift in the blink of an eye. What heaven is releasing is real, and it's already moving toward you. The presence of Michael in the spiritual realm isn't symbolic here. It's active. When he steps forward like this, it's because the treasure isn't just financial. It's layered. Some blessings are gold. Some are doors. Some are miracles, wearing ordinary faces. You may not realize it yet, but you're standing in the center of something your soul has been calling out for, sometimes without words, sometimes through tears. This is where heaven begins to test hearts. Not to punish, but to reveal who is ready to see what others can't. Many will hear this and treat it like noise, but a few will feel their spirit vibrate with quiet certainty. And for those few, this will not be just another message. This will be a turning point. Michael's energy carries a specific signature. Urgency, with protection. His warnings are not empty threats. They are signals that heaven's gate is open. And like any gate, it will close. The question isn't if the blessing exists. The question is, who will be awake when it arrives? Every spiritual moment is built on timing. Heaven doesn't make mistakes. It didn't bring you here randomly, scrolling through endless noise. It positioned you here because something in your name's divine scroll just lit up. Michael whispers, and now is the hour. You may feel chills through your arms right now, or a strange warmth in your chest, or simply a stillness surrounding your space. That isn't your imagination. That's the echo of the spiritual realm pressing gently through the veil. This is the space between what was and what is about to be. Archangel Michael stands tall at this spiritual gate, his sword blazing with light that cannot be dimmed. He isn't guarding the blessing from you, he's guarding it for you. He knows darkness tries to interfere when heaven is about to hand something over. But tonight, Michael isn't letting anything take what is yours. This is why the warning is so urgent. Heaven doesn't speak with this intensity for casual reasons. It does so when it knows that a divine shift is seconds away from entering your timeline. This moment may look ordinary to the world, but in the unseen, it's thunder and fire and light. A gate has been opened. A name has been called. A treasure is moving. And right now, all heaven is watching for one thing: your response. This isn't about proving your worth. This is about receiving what is already yours. Your soul remembers this moment even if your mind doesn't. That's why there's this strange familiarity in the air, as if a chapter written long ago is finally being read aloud. There are no coincidences here. Heaven doesn't waste words. Michael doesn't repeat warnings twice. So breathe in deeply. Let the noise of the world fade away. Let your spirit listen. Because right now, you are standing in the middle of a divine countdown, not on a digital clock, but in heavenly time. This isn't a message to make you chase something that doesn't exist. It's a moment to open your heart to what's already been set in motion for you. For years, heaven has been aligning pieces behind the scenes. People, places, opportunities, answers, weaving together like golden threads. And now, those threads are converging at this exact point. Michael's voice rises once more, steady and strong. Do not hesitate. The blessing is moving. Let your heart be awake. It's in moments like these that lives change, not with fireworks, not with fanfare, but with quiet awakenings that shake the soul. Heaven has already said yes. The treasure already bears your name. The only question left is whether your heart is open enough to receive it. As the divine presence of Archangel Michael continues to echo through your spirit, something powerful begins to awaken inside you. That's subtle at first, a gentle warmth in the chest, a strange tingling that feels almost like the touch of light brushing against your heart. Then it grows. It's as if invisible hands are carefully removing a heavy layer that's been sitting on your soul for years. All those sleepless nights where you questioned your worth, your destiny, your future, they begin to crumble in the presence of this message. Because what you're hearing right now isn't just a random statement. This is a divine dispatch, a direct heavenly instruction that has been sent at this exact moment because something significant is being activated over your life. Imagine, for a moment, standing alone in a quiet room. Everything is silent. And then, out of nowhere, a golden light gently surrounds you. You, not a light from a lamp, not from the sun, but a living, breathing light that moves as if it has a heartbeat of its own. This is the light of your heavenly inheritance. This is the treasure Archangel Michael spoke about. This isn't ordinary money. This isn't something you could have just stumbled upon by luck. This is a divinely timed blessing that has your name already written upon it in the language of the angels. But here's the part most people miss. Not everyone receives this kind of message, and those who do, most of them ignore it. In the Thugeb ignore it. They scroll past. They laugh it off. They let fear or doubt convince them it's not real. But the moment you decided to listen, the moment your heart said, "Oh, wait, what if this is for me?" Something in the heavenly realm shifted. It's almost like a gate opening in the unseen world. You can't see it with your physical eyes, but in the spiritual realm, your name is being highlighted. Your energy is being called forward. Your divine file, yes, the very record of your destiny, is being pulled out from a golden archive. Archangel Michael isn't speaking to just anyone. He is speaking to the one whose season has arrived. And as this moment unfolds, there's a reason he used urgency within 2 minutes. Because spiritual moments are delicate. Like the flicker of a candle in the wind, they must be embraced the moment they appear, or they fade back into silence. Right now, your candle is burning brightly. This is the divine window. This is why your heart is racing a little faster than usual. This is why goosebumps may be forming on your skin. This is why your soul feels like it's standing on holy ground. What you are sensing isn't your imagination. Sure, this is a visitation. Somewhere in the unseen world there is movement. A treasure chest. Yes, an actual chest in the spirit is being unlocked, and inside it, there are divine resources that belong to your path. And here's something extraordinary. For some, this moment manifests as unexpected financial breakthrough. A sudden opportunity, a job offer, a blessing that seems to come out of nowhere. For others, it begins with a sign, a number sequence appearing repeatedly, a message you stumble upon at just the right time, a dream that feels too real to be ignored. For you, it starts here, right now. The treasure that has been assigned to your name isn't just currency. It's proof that heaven has not forgotten your cries. Archangel Michael is known in the heavenly realms as the great warrior and protector of destiny. And when he shows up like this, it's not for something small. It's because something big is about to break loose. Can you feel it? It's like standing at the edge of a powerful wave, moments before it rushes to the shore. And that's why this isn't just another ordinary night. This is your turning point. This is the line between everything that's been and everything that's about to unfold. Even now, there are forces aligning in ways you can't comprehend. People are being positioned. Doors are preparing to open. Opportunities you thought you missed are circling back. Because when heaven writes your name on a blessing, nothing and no one can erase it. But here's the part Archangel Michael wants you to truly understand. Divine timing doesn't wait forever. The angels move at the command of divine order. When the trumpet is sounded in the spiritual world, blessings are sent on assignment. But if the chosen heart doesn't answer, the assignment moves. That's why this 2-minute window carries so much power. It's not about fear. It's about awakening. It's about aligning yourself with something that was always meant to be yours. Right now, the air around you may feel different. Almost as if you're being watched, but not in a fearful way. More like a loving gaze from something far greater than this world. Archangel Michael stands guard over this moment. He holds the scroll with your name on it. And as this message reaches the very core of your being, heaven is waiting to see if your heart will recognize the signal. This is no coincidence. This is no random timing. There's a divine seal over this message, and the treasure assigned to your name, it's closer than you think. The angels aren't whispering maybe, they're declaring now, so breathe deeply. Let your soul lean in. Something miraculous is already in motion, and you are at the center of it.
In this exact moment, something is happening that you may not fully see with your physical eyes, but your spirit can already sense it. There's a subtle shift in the atmosphere around you. The room may look the same, but the energy is not the same anymore. It's almost as if the universe itself has paused for a heartbeat, waiting for you to recognize what is unfolding. When Archangel Michael delivers a message like this, it's not random. It's because something in your destiny has reached a breaking point, a divine alignment that has been silently building behind the scenes for a long time. For months, maybe even years, there have been doors that seemed permanently closed. You prayed, you hoped, you tried to hold on when no one else believed. You looked at your life and wondered why things seemed delayed, why blessings always felt just out of reach. But here's what you didn't know. Behind that silence, heaven wasn't ignoring you. Heaven was preparing you. Archangel Michael was standing guard when you cried alone at night. He was listening when your heart whispered prayers no one else could hear. And every single one of those moments was being gathered, stored, and written into your heavenly timeline. There's a saying in the spiritual realm: the treasure is always released when the heart is finally ready to receive it. And beloved, your heart is ready. That's why you're hearing this message today, not by chance, but by divine appointment. It's like a spiritual lock that's been waiting for the exact vibration of your soul to turn the key. And now, click, the lock is open. The treasure chest with your name on it isn't just sitting in some distant corner of the heavens. It's being moved. Angels of provision are carrying it toward your life path as this very moment unfolds. And here's where it gets even more extraordinary. These kinds of divine treasures don't only manifest as sudden money appearing in your account. Sometimes it's a door that swings wide open in a way you never expected. A business breakthrough, a financial miracle, a supernatural turnaround that doesn't make logical sense. For some people, this moment comes with a sign so clear it almost feels like heaven is shouting your name, a glowing number on your screen, a repeating sign you can't explain, a voice in your heart saying, "It's time." But for you, this moment is the spark that sets everything in motion. That's why Archangel Michael said, "A heavenly treasure has been assigned to you right now." Notice the words, right now. Not tomorrow, not one day, not when you deserve it more, but now. Because heaven knows your heart has carried this for a long time.